In order for Abigail Scott Duniway to become the mother of women's suffrage of the Pacific Northwest, she first had to get there. Abigail Scott traveled on the Oregon Trail with her family, her parents, and 8 brothers and sisters in 1852. She admitted later on in life that when she was a child, she believed that the women who fought for women's rights were man-haters, and since she wasn't a man-hater, she wasn't going to be one of them. But she said it was a long train of pioneer experiences that led her into the light. And Abigail Scott Duniway, it was her experiences on the Oregon Trail that really transformed her and made her the advocate that she became later on in life. Where I'm standing here in what is present-day Evansville or Casper on the North Platte River, Abigail was here in late June, early July, and she had just lost her mother. Just east of the trail from us, west of Fort Laramie. And then just traveling west of here on the river, she is one of the pioneers who actually went off of the trail and into Devil's Gate, exploring and climbing around through that canyon and all of those amazing huge rocks that have tumbled into the middle of it. And she describes that experience in her diary. Later on, she makes it to the Oregon Territory in 1852. She carried with her school books, and she actually was hired to become a school teacher in that territory and was thrilled to be earning a wage, making her way in the world as an independent woman. That was short-lived. She married Benjamin Duniway in 1853 and became a housewife raising children and lost control of her family finances. It was a very difficult time for her, not earning her own wage. And during this time, she wrote one of the first books that was written in the Pacific Northwest and the first to be published, a novel fictionalizing her experiences from the Oregon Trail. Abigail Scott Duniway, her life was transformed in 1862 when her husband was disabled in an accident, and he also made a bad deal which lost the family their farm. She took control of the family finances. She opened up a boarding house, which she converted into a millinery shop, interacting with women and hearing their own experiences of being disenfranchised and not having their own citizenship rights recognized. And this really solidifies her experiences that she is going to be somebody who will fight for women's suffrage. And in the 1870s, she starts a weekly suffrage newspaper employing her husband and her children. And she also brings Susan B. Anthony to come to the Oregon Territory. She travels around Oregon, Washington, and Idaho advocating for women's suffrage and becomes the mother of women's suffrage in the Pacific Northwest.